Hello, and welcome to the Drug Life Cycle Minute. I'm your host, Philip Day. My guest today is Dr. Mukesh Kumar, the Chief Innovation Officer of Drug Life Cycle, DLTA. Hello, Dr. Kumar.
Hi, Philip. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Our topic today is one that, let me tell you, a lot of people ask. And when they find out that I'm doing this program with you, this is like one of the main topics. Why are drugs so expensive? Drug prices are just incredible. Why is that?
I wish there was one reason. There are many reasons. The biggest reason is that there is demand for these
Mhm.
drugs, and the drug companies have a product that you literally cannot live without. So drug companies can charge based on what they believe consumer is willing to pay. And because pretty much all drugs are there to make us live our lives, it's a very important expense, and people would not spare any expenses when it comes to saving their lives. So, but from a very practical point of view, it takes a long time to develop drugs, and it's very expensive to develop drugs. So there is a risk on the investment that any
Sure.
manufacturers
Mhm.
places when they start developing a drug. So when they are successful, they want to get a return on their investment, so they can not only recoup their investment, but they can actually make enough
Mhm.
money so they can go back and do some more development.
Yeah, I
So
mean, sure.
it's all, there are multiple reasons for it.
Mhm.
But if the demand for the drugs, that you can actually charge people that kind of money and get away with it. And also because it's a much more risky venture than any other business known to man.
Well, I mean, I understand, the profit and all that kind of thing. I've got my own business. I understand that, you have a price point and everything. Um, but I mean, it takes 10 years to get a drug passed through the FDA and all that kind of thing and research. I mean, and then the price. Why does it take so long? I mean, that is just ancient for something to be done,
Well, clinical trials take a long time to do. It
right?
when you are doing when you have many other steps that are involved in getting drugs approved, they take long time. Animal studies take a long time. Manufacturing takes a long time. 10-year time is an average that
Mhm.
the surveys have shown. In my opinion, it's not 10 years; it's less than that. It could be even less than that. Some drugs recently have been approved, which were in development for 2-3 years.
Mhm.
So there are newer pathways available to manufacturers to speed up the drug process. The irony is that we have not seen a corresponding decrease in drug prices. Even the drugs that got approved with a very short timeline ended up being extremely expensive drugs.
Mhm.
So, but it does take time to do things. You can certainly reduce time by using better tools.
Mhm.
Many of those tools are available, and those tools can help reduce the time to market. But
Mhm.
still, it takes a long time. So it's a process that requires a lot of controls, a lot of
Sure.
research, and then obviously it takes money, and people have to spend some time to raise money also to fund their research. So there are
Yeah.
many factors.
But what would you say, Dr. Kumar, to someone who says, "Look, man, they're just out to rip me off. These drug companies, I shouldn't be paying $3,000 a month for 10 tablets." You know what I mean? What do you say to that elderly person who's paying that that price for a prescription for a drug?
Yeah, I wish I had a good answer to that, and I don't, because there are drugs out there that clearly should not be that expensive. There is no reason for them to be expensive, and then there are drugs which are expensive for right reasons. So it's hard to say, give you a clear answer. But yes, you're right. I mean, drug prices are very high, and some of those are very debatable if they should be high.
Okay. Well, I know we're would you believe we're almost out of time? I think, Dr. Kumar, we're going to have to talk about this one. Well, let's let our audience know this topic is going to come back. I promise you. Uh, drug prices. I mean, they're outrageous. We're not against people making money. That's not the issue, but we're just trying to figure out why. And maybe, perhaps you being in the industry can give us too some advice on prescription drugs in the future. But we are going to tackle this topic. I promise you. There's just too much here and too many questions. But anyway, Dr. Kumar, thank you so much for joining us for the Drug Life Cycle Minute. And you can find out more about us at www.druglifecycle.com. Be sure to like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn. So take control with DLTA. Have a healthy day. Bye-bye.